Hello, fans of the RPG Fanatic show. This is Kerry Martell, the RPG Fanatic, and this is just going to be a bit of a discussion, really. It's not a game review for Mass Effect 2. This is just me chatting with you guys about things and having something interesting for you to look at while I chat, which is basically the opening of Mass Effect 2. So, a lot of you have been wondering why I haven't been doing any game reviews lately, and I really have intended to do some game reviews. Things just don't always work out that way. First off, somebody stole my tripod a while back. Yes, my tripod for my camera. And it might seem like it's not a big deal, but stole my tripod, and that has made it a bit difficult for me to make videos. Additionally, my camera experienced some damage. That's also made it a bit harder to make videos the way that I want to. There's something wrong now with the autofocus function on my cameras. It's making half the shots I do come out like garbage. So, I'm trying to overcome this stuff. We had a Kickstarter a while back to try to replace the camera. Didn't really get the funds we needed to do that. But we'll figure something out. I've been spending a lot of time trying to get the RPG Fanatic site seen, and you might think that's a really easy thing to do. Just plug it on Facebook and make it a YouTube video. It's actually a lot harder to get traffic to a brand new website than you might think. Currently, we're getting about 10,000 unique visitors a month. We had 10,000 visitors in the last 30 days. That's pretty good, but a lot of people aren't returning. We only have a 30% retention rate of repeat visitors, basically, people that are coming back to the site. And that's because there's not enough content. And I honestly am not in any position to be making new content. I keep considering, trying to borrow somebody else's laptop or PC or something and trying to make some Diablo 3 tutorials or something like that. And I keep deciding, well, maybe I can just find somebody who's already made some quality videos who will embed their stuff on the site. And that's what I've been trying to do. I've been reaching out to a lot of other creators in the YouTube gaming community, trying to get some mad content to the site. And then I spend a lot of time promoting that content with links and so forth on other websites, blog comments even, trying to search engine optimize the website and increase the rankings. And I'm having some success with that, as I've talked about in other videos. We're currently ranked about number 15 in Google search for RPG reviews. I'm pretty happy about that, considering the site's pretty young. And we're competing against a lot of big players. So that's been going on. I do want to say that we have taken ownership, we as in my company, has taken ownership of a better YouTube partner forum. The link is going to be provided here in the description. So if you're a YouTuber, pretty much everybody's a partner now, so it's kind of redundant. So it's pretty much just a YouTube discussion forum for people that want to look at YouTube in a more professional way than just a hobby. We're actually interested in discussing the business end of YouTube and trying to increase views, get more subscribers, share information, collaborate with other people. We've added a lot of boards to it that are specifically designed to allow it to make it easier to collaborate, because you can find other people that make similar types of content to you. Like, there's a gaming forum, and there's one for crafts, there's one for people that just do comedy videos, there's one for people who do rants and so forth. So if you're really interested in that, collaborating with other people, talking, you should definitely check out our YouTube partner forum. There's some other ones out there I've noticed, but I think ours is going to be better because we have a little bit better layout, and I think that we have a better atmosphere. A lot of the other ones have a lot of people that really don't understand YouTube and are just basically asking, how do I become a full partner? And not really focused on, actually trying to improve their channels. So definitely check our forum out. We also have the RPG Fanatic forum. Some people have been active on it, some people aren't. I think one of the reasons is because our website is very much in its beta phase. It's missing a lot of the features that we've always intended it to have. But we'll be implementing that pretty soon, and hope you guys will enjoy that. As I mentioned on the Facebook fan page, we're going to be implementing classes. So basically, all the activity that you do on the site it's going to increase your experience levels and upgrade your classes. So you'll unlock new feats and stuff like that. You also have voting power that's based upon the levels of your classes.
That's not his real name, of course.
And more information can really be found on our Facebook group. I have a long little article I wrote about it. But the important thing is that it's something that I haven't really seen any other type of gaming site. Even though they're focused on gaming, they might have like a mild experience level up system. It's not like full-on immersion with the RPG mechanics. And I could definitely do that because I have some design background in RPG video game design, having worked on an MMO in the past. Taking that knowledge and I've applied it to the design of the site's class system and its voting algorithm. So I hope that once it's fully implemented, you guys will really enjoy it, put a lot of love into this. And Jason's been working hard at programming it. Speaking of which, our site background was upgraded a while back. Hope you guys like it. I would love to hear feedback on what you guys think of the layout of the site. I'm considering trying to get it revised yet again. Not really sure what direction we should go though. I'm kind of thinking maybe a retro feel, make it look like it's like a battle screen maybe in Dragon Quest. I don't know, it's just an idea. But I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. As for new content to this channel, I definitely want to make more content. It's just a matter of getting some of my technical issues resolved and also trying to fix some things from having the hard drive failure. Like for example, I lost my my audio filter for the student sword and I've been trying to reproduce that. I also lost it for the rival sword, who was the new character in the Disgaea 3, or Disgaea 4, correct me, Disgaea 4 review. Lost his audio filter as well. I already have an idea how I'll connect the episodes, so the plot makes sense. But losing that hard drive really hurt. And I've been trying to recreate the voices, and it's just not working. So I might have to come up with something else. Lastly, what else can I say? There's been a couple other videos that have been done by other contributors to the RPG Fanatic website. You should definitely check them out. They each have their own featured pages. I haven't been really updating the slider as much as I should have. I'll try to do a better job on that. But you should definitely be checking out their pages as well. They do make great content, and I am still looking for people who want to be featured contributors. Most importantly, at this time, I'm really looking for people that make walkthroughs. If you make great walkthroughs, like really amazing walkthroughs, on the same level as my Ragnarok online leveling guide, I'll make you a featured contributor. But we need enough keywords in there for us to really snatch up the search engine results. So if you can make really fantastic walkthroughs and give us enough keywords, at least 300 words in an article, I'll approach you in about being a featured contributor, so long as you can continue to make tons of walkthroughs for our site. Don't want this video to go on too much longer, so I think I will cut it here. I hope you guys have found this Mass Effect 2 footage interesting. I do intend to eventually do a review of the Mass Effect 2 series, but the way that I see it is that most people are coming to my channel not to just see a game review and hear me do some, really poor comedy with the student sword. What they really want to hear about is the history of the games. And a lot has really been said about almost all the games out there except for really niche titles, like the ones I've mostly been reviewing. But the problem with that is that people aren't searching YouTube, or even Google for that matter, for games like Tornado Last Hope or Willow for the NES. Although I love these games, a lot of people aren't doing it. So it's hard to build a channel around niche games that nobody else is talking about. So what's the other direction? The other direction is to do better research on the big name games that other people are reviewing, and that is a way to stand out. Problem: in order to do this research, I have to do some traveling. I have to go to lots of conventions, I have to network more, I have to really get my connections in. And I'm at a place that I probably could do some really expansive, great, fantastic reviews of games, and also snip in some interviews with the actual developers of the game, talking about the game and why they made the games. That's really what I want to do with the episodes in the future. The problem is that I have to go to conventions to do it. To get into the conventions, I need to have the traffic numbers for the website, and I also have to be able to pay for the travel expenses. So ultimately, it comes back to the website being more successful, which is why I've focused so much on the website being more successful. And I hope that you guys can understand that and aren't too upset about, like, where's the latest RPG Fanatic episode. I realize you guys really enjoy it, and I love you guys, I really do, for sticking with me so long, even though I don't make episodes every week like so many other people do. But I hope that you can understand that it's very necessary for us to focus on the website in order to improve the quality of the YouTube show, to make it so it's not just me sharing information that you could probably find on other websites, but to actually improve the show on a level that supersedes anybody else out there and gives you information that you may have never been able to find on your own because nobody's asking the right questions to the developers. Again, what I really want to do with the RPG Fanatic show is incorporate interviews with the creators of the games while I do the review, while I do the retrospective on the history of the game, to actually have the creators themselves be able to talk about why they made the games, what they were feeling about the game, stuff like that. That's what I really want to do with the show. I really want to make it more of a scholarly type of thing rather than just a personal opinion piece. And in order to do that, the site has to be more successful so that I can get the gates open to some of these developers, so that I can go to the conventions, so I can afford to go to the conventions. And especially in the case of developers who are in Japan, probably have to fly to Japan to interview these guys with the assistance of a translator. This stuff has expenses, and hope you guys can understand. So thanks again for watching this video and sticking with us so long. It's been a bit of a bumpy ride, but I'm pretty confident that as we continue plugging along, things are going to get better. The show will eventually, I'll be making more episodes. These the financial issues will go away, and more importantly, the quality of the show will vastly improve. Thanks, guys, and until next time.